Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What does Sagittarius have to be grateful for during this season of gratitude? Your card says you're going to be grateful because things heat up, but you control what you can control. Waxing gibbous moon right now is in Aries, but this card says waxing gibbous moon in Virgo. It could involve a Virgo. And Aries, things heat up. Control what you can control. You know, Aries is a fighting energy, the warrior. Are you stepping to somebody like that? I don't know. Things are heating up. Why? Why? Something heats up because someone doesn't want it to end. The world is reversed, meaning it's gonna end. It should end. Whatever happened to make it end, it should end. But somebody doesn't want it to end, and things heat up. Somebody's all in their head. They feel trapped. They don't know what to do. I really want this to end. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. You know what to do. What is this? Come on, Spirit. Knight of Swords. A message of clarity, truth. Didn't I say you know what to do? Because the truth lives inside of you, right? Right. And your intuition is screaming it right now, Spirit is saying. Yeah. Ooh, it's screaming it right now. And you have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Things are not working out. Things are heating up and it's not working out. You know why? Because you're not supposed to be with that person. Sagittarius. You're not supposed to be around this energy. I don't know who is who, but this is very chaotic. It is very chaotic. It is. And these are all signs. Like, you know, the card, pay attention to the signs. This is one of the signs. A lot of signs. It's more than one. So many that you can't ignore this. Things heat up. Control what you can control, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's time to plan, to make adjustments, to make some changes, to move. Something. Yeah, because when everything is showing you, it's just not working. The Eight of Pentacles. But you know this. You know what to do. These are all signs that you are not supposed to be with that person. I told you, this is about walking away. I think you find the strength, the courage. You figure it out. You have the resources. Nine of Pentacles. You may have been resistant, but Spirit made a way, showed you the way, how to. Yeah. And this brings you like out of darkness into the light, controlling what you can control, which is you. Final card. I gave you two. Look at this blessing, the sun, for walking out. The Eight of Cups, lightening your load, controlling what you can, which is you. Whatever happened was a lesson, but boy, did it bring you into clarity, truth, out of darkness, controlling what you can control. That sure lessened the heat, didn't it? Yeah, because you got out the kitchen. Absolutely. Got out the way too. This stopped being about them in that situation, and the focus was moved to you, migrated to you. Look at you. You end with the sun, the Hierophant, and the Strength card. God grant me the strength, right? The Serenity prayer. Whoa. This is a blessing. What else does Sagittarius need to know? I see why you're grateful. Because you're paying attention to all of the red flags. because you realize now you can't force it to work. If it doesn't work, you have to just let it go. And you tried, but not any longer. Right. What else does Sag need to know? You're going to be grateful. You gave it a good try. I think you may have stayed a little too long. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you gave it a try. But this is not what you want. And sometimes we have to accept that. Some of you don't want to accept it because you invested a lot. You've been there for a long time, but you have not been paying attention to the red flags. You know, you have not been paying attention to the times you call and you don't get them. You have not been paying attention to the times they said that I'll be there at 8 and they don't get there until 12. Or they don't come. Ooh, this is what Spirit is saying. Sag, I don't know. Things are heating up and I'm supposed to give it to you straight up, no chaser. You know this already, though. So it's just a matter of doing it. Maybe it's you who's resisting. But you can't deny. You can't deny that this is not working. The signs are clear. It's not working. I'm sorry. What? Yeah, look at this. Judgment is reversed. And a lot of times we get karma if we stay in something that we know we shouldn't be in it. It gets worse. The dial is turned up. Talk about, yeah, nothing can be started when it's over. It's like you need time, space, distance to heal, to think, to process. Again, it's over. This is so evident. And some of you are going to be grateful because as soon as you get out of your own way, I'm just telling you what the cards are saying, boom, and you recommit to yourself. All of your beliefs, your foundation, it all changes. You know, every time we go through something seriously that involves our heart, our feelings, our mind, is a challenge, a test, a wand, right? Tribulations, all of that, life. And we come out of that on the other side, we change. What we believed and thought in the past is different now that we've experienced that. And so we need some time to process it. Absolutely. Jupiter. Yeah, what's going on with Jupiter? Anything? Yeah, Sagittarius is in Venus. Relationships. All about relationships. And being in the ones that you are aligned with. The ones that was made for you. Like Muni Long's song, Made for You. Right? You want that type of love. That's like true love. Absolutely. Ooh, the Hierophant. That's what you commit to. But you see this now. The sun, it's revealed to you. You've changed. You're ready for change. And you have the courage and the confidence to step out. I see that happening. You are going to be grateful for how things end. You will feel blessed with all those major arcanas. It was a lot of chaos as things were heating up because somebody didn't want it to be over. The first card is the World reversed. But you know, when God says it's over, it's over. It's over. And the longer that you stay with something that is over, the harder the lesson. But somebody gets it. They move fast. They make quick decisions. And all of a sudden there's progress. I see there's some type of progress with the 8 of Wands. It happens quickly. But there is movement on our part of acceptability. When it's over, it's over. Control what you can control, which is you. Everybody has been getting that message. Listen to the other signs in your birth chart. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration. I do feel that, yeah, as you move forward, you establish a new new friendships, new relationships. That's right, because Venus is in Sagittarius. It's all about your relationships, how you relate to people, and also how you let go of people that you don't relate to. And the sooner we learn that, the easier it is to disconnect, to detach. I'm just saying. Yeah, this is about you defending yourself, protecting yourself, standing your ground, the Seven of Wands. Absolutely. Standing up for what you can control, which is you, your happiness. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I don't have a problem with that. Tell me what else Sagittarius is going to be grateful for, Spirit. Oh. This is definitely a time to pay attention to what people say. Listen very carefully, but not only with your ears. Getting to know relationships. I told you, Venus is in Sagittarius. All of your relationships are under review right now. You're determining whether they support you or they hinder you, and that's very good, right? You're making an assessment. You're revealing yourself, and then people are revealing themselves to you. And for those of you in alignment, there is a deeper bond developing. Three of Pentacles. Yes. And then look. Oh my goodness. Talk about new relationships. And thank God you got out of that relationship that was no good. Oof. Because look what you got. New love. Yeah, you prayed. You had the Four of Cups. You prayed. The Four of Swords, rather. You prayed. Yeah. Let me see. Do I see that here? Tell me. Spirit. Did I see the Four of Swords? That's important. I sure feel it, whether I saw it or not. No, I did see the Three of Swords, but I thought I saw the Four of Swords. But I feel like you did pray, because you're calling in a soulmate. You know you deserve it now. Absolutely. You let go of something that no longer served you, but it taught you about you. And so therefore, it was important. But now you're going to take the time to get to know anybody who's interested in you, or you're interested in them. And you are going to pray. Continue to pray for what you want and believe it. Visualize it, and it shall bring it to you. Once you get it, though, you're going to have to make some effort. You're going to have to put forward effort. Why? Because great love is worth taking the steps you're going to be guided to take. And those steps do require effort. They do. Like, you have to show up. Like, remember, you got tired of somebody being the Knight of Wands, inconsistent, not doing what they say, not meaning what they say, but meaning what you say. Love is a verb. It's an action. You got to take care. You got to show it. You got to take some time to show that you love them. There's somebody coming in who I think is ready to do just that. And they're ready to show up and give you the love that they want. I think this is reciprocal. I think you're ready for a deeper relationship. Yeah. All right. What else, Spirit? Tell me in terms of creativity. We've been talking about for a while somebody new coming in for Sag. I'm going to be praying, Spirit. Yes. For Sagittarius. What else? From a creative, innovative standpoint. Okay. Some of you are dealing with like temporary positions, or what you're doing is temporary. Don't be too attached to it. Spirit says, no worries. You're going to expand. Yeah. You will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. Okay, so things are changing for you from a short-term situation to a more rewarding situation. Something that will allow you to cash in on all the good you've been doing. Some of you, it could be you get a raise at work. There's a bonus. This is bonus time. But some type of prosperity is coming in. Keep going and keep growing and put something away for the future. And this is what Spirit is saying right now. So those of you getting a bonus, a raise, Spirit says some of you are looking. You could have something currently, but you want something more. He says be discreet in your search. And also you need to be aligned with your life's purpose at this moment. This is the wheel. In order for you to be fully satisfied, since you are the wheel, your destiny and fate, Spirit says you need to be aligned with your life's purpose to be fully satisfied. Don't rush while you're looking, and pay attention to your heart, because that's where your desires, what you really want to do, resides. Okay. What else, Spirit? Yeah, some of you, in terms of work, you're like trapped. I don't know. You feel stuck in your current situation. I don't know what situation you feel stuck in, but you feel stuck right now in your life, right? But that's because you're not looking at what you have to be grateful for. Because if you were, you'd realize that you got a lot of options. You have a lot of options. It's just about focusing on them and staying focused until something materializes. Some of you, if you have a physical job and you feel trapped there, you need to start looking. You just need to continue to look. And don't look while you're at work. Because if you're using their equipment, they can see. And Spirit just told you, be discreet if you're looking. Right? If you're looking, use discretion. They're able to monitor everything you do at work. Some of you need to look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. Okay. That's your advice. What else, Spirit? What else for Sagittarius? Also get out. Get out. Have some fun. Yeah, you need to be balanced here. It's time for you to take the hat off. I hope you didn't have to work this whole vacation. Yeah. But you need to also have fun, shake a leg, maybe go dancing, get dressed up, feel better. Be the king or queen of wands who looks great all the time. Very attractive. Yes, have a great time. Have fun. Smile. Kick up a leg or two. Absolutely. Also, there is something weighing on someone's spirit. Says use your best judgment. Okay, he said to give you an intuitive card. Why is it I can't find my cards? Because I'm always moving them. Okay. Guardian angels. There is a guardian angel that's watching over you right now, offering protection as well as support. See, you got a lot to be grateful for. And sometimes we focus on what we don't have rather than what we have. And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on, Sag. Yeah, because then you'll be like so grateful because you have so much and so many opportunities. So many you can hardly choose. So your guardian angels are all around you for protection and support. All you have to do is ask for them. They can't just interfere in your life, but they surely will when you invite them in. Another guardian angel, another trust your gut, your intuition. Your body knows the truth. Trust your gut feeling. I'm going to give you an angel number. And if you can put this number in the comments for me, showing me that you resonate. And some of you is starting over. Yeah. Yes, and that was the right thing, to start over, the intelligent thing to do. It's very dynamic, the situation, but the way you handled it made a difference. You know this is a spiritual battle, so you have to keep things in context. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Yeah, it's like somebody stayed too long, but you've learned. And happiness is real now, and it's possible for you. And you need to understand it's a process. And getting love is a process. It takes time, especially true love. Like, I guess you have to experience bad love to then appreciate and be ready for new love, true love. It's a process. Joy is fluid, and it's in the little things that the big ones appear. Yeah. Get ready. Get ready for a fresh start, 101, starting over. Thank you so much for staying till the end, Sagittarius, until the next moon phase. Namaste.